Okay folks, so here I am in my garden today, and I'm actually going to be quite the busy little bee here today because I've really got to get on it, folks. You guys know that I have an orchid slash garden giveaway coming up here in a little bit. It's actually right around the corner. I didn't expect it to come this fast, guys. I told you guys that once I reached 1,000 that I would indeed have this garden gift giveaway where I will be taking clippings and cuttings and divisions and seeds from my garden, and I will be sending them to 3 lucky individuals who participated in my garden gift giveaway. Of course, in special thanks to you guys for tuning in, to subscribing, and to definitely supporting me on my mission and my adventure. So definitely here we are, like right around the corner, folks. I am so disappointed in myself because I actually wanted to have a lot of the clippings and the cuttings already potted up so that they'd already be established in a pot and they'd be well underway in the aspect of growing before I send them to you. So now I am having a pretty much late start again. I didn't expect to be right around the corner to 1,000 this fast, guys, but you know what, I am so happy and I'm so thrilled because that means that whatever I'm putting out, there are actually people that are watching and actually are learning or liking what they are seeing. So definitely that lets me know that I am putting out something that the public can appreciate. So thank you guys so much, and of course joining me on my adventure. So today I am gonna get on the ball, folks, and we are gonna see exactly what types of plants we are gonna be propagating today just for you guys. Okay folks, and this is just something that I put together really quick so that I can go ahead and start propagating some of these plants. And I just have containers here filled with water. This right here is actually my queen of the night epiphyllum, not orchid but cactus plant that blooms just an amazing huge bloom, the size of your hand type of bloom. So indeed this is a gorgeous plant that not one, actually I want to provide this to all of the winners so that 3 lucky winners are going to have. So I've already got that and ready to go ahead and pot those. These have actually been out for a good week, allowing the stems to dry, so they're good to go to be planted. Also, I have some moss here for the orchids that I'm going to be clipping also, and we're going to go ahead and pot those up today as well. So again, very busy day. Thank you guys for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get started. But before we do, can we just take a quick look at these beautiful lilies that have come into bloom? So gorgeous, so gorgeous. Okay, let's get started for real this time. Here I am, folks, just searching here, there, and everywhere, trying to see what exactly I can and can't propagate here. Searching. Just trying to figure out which ones. Which one of you, huh? Which ones? Okay, and here we are, guys, with my poinciana dwarf shrub tree here. And as you guys can see, it started to already develop its seed pods and it's ready to go. So we're just going to go ahead and pick these right off because the seeds are indeed what I'm going to be sending out. So let's see, can we find any more? Okay, and here's one here as well. And we're just going to put them in our handy dandy bucket right here. Oh my, folks, and look what I found right here. This is a blossom from my passion fruit. And wow, these blooms are just absolutely amazing in its plant structure or its blossom structure right here. Absolutely fabulous, and the colors are so magnificent and so rich. This is one of the most unique garden blossoms that I have. I just had to show you guys how very lovely this passion fruit blossom is, just in case you guys have never seen one before. So amazing. Okay, and here I am about to pick some of these plantlets or these babies off of this iris right here, this miniature yellow iris. And as I was about to do that, guess what I seen right here? Aren't they so silly, these little froggy woggy woggies? You guys are interfering in my mission here, like, shoo, frog, shoo. No, seriously. Shoo, frog, shoo. Come on, come on. Oh, wow. It just jumped on my hand. Ew. Look at this. Can you guys see that? Like, ew, frog slime here. Nastiness. See what I go through for you guys? So we're gonna go ahead and just take these babies off. These are all ready to go. So we're gonna pick some of these for you guys. Okay folks, and these are my Radican orchids, and as you can see, some of the blossoms have already started to fall, which means now some seed pods are beginning to develop, and that also means, folks, that baby keikis are developing on here as well. So what that means, folks, is I'm going to go ahead and start picking some of these off because I definitely want to send some of these to some lucky winners because there were some that wanted some of these beautiful plants right here. And folks, all I'm doing is just twisting it off. And if they're ready to go, they'll just basically break off. And one of my viewers actually had said that they thought I was picking off the keikis way too early. But I assure you, I guarantee you, these are absolutely fine. Just as long as they have about 2 or 3 root growth, I would say about 2 inches long, 2 to 3 inches long, they are fine and good to go. And I'm going to show you an example of what is kind of waiting too long. Because I have 2 here that I don't even know what I'm going to do. Because look at these roots. Look at these roots. How would you pot this up? This little baby, and it has these huge, tremendous roots. Yeah, very difficult, folks. So again, it's okay to pick them off with very small roots. Just as long as they have enough of them, they'll grow just absolutely fine. And this right here, folks, is from my other Radican plant right here. This is actually not an orange and red one. This is actually a bigger bloom, and this is a very nice pink magenta one. Okay folks, and I wanted to take a close look at this zany little gal. This is that pink Radican orchid. Take a look here, guys. This center one right here actually produced a spike, and it gave off its blooms. And then afterwards, you are seeing these 2 babies or keikis that grew from the side. And also from this bloom, it also has leaves as well. So I am assuming that this will also be a plant. How awkward is that? That's why I always say, folks, you can never determine exactly what an orchid is going to do. They have a mind of their own, and they are going to absolutely do what they want to do. Always expect the unexpected, folks. And here, folks, are my Dendrobium nobilis, the purple variety here. And they have some basil keikis that are at the bottom, the base. And I'm just taking these here. And I'm also going to give these out as prizes as well. I'm just taking them off of their mamas. Come on. This one's giving me a little bit of a harder time, but you can't win. You just can't win. I'm one-handed here. See? They're trying to take advantage of me because I'm one-handed, but again, you cannot win. Another Dendrobium nobili. And also a lucky winner will be getting a piece of my Vanda teres right here. And this is the piece that I'm going to be taking out just for that. This very pretty Vanda teres. And when this blooms, it's such a glorious pink and magenta and purple blossom. Very beautiful. Oh, and look here, folks. This is my Epiphyllum Queen of the Night blooming cactus. And as you can see here, it already has started to make a blossom. And this blossom is going to get so huge, hand size, folks. And then it's going to bloom such a glorious bloom, very fragrant. So yes, indeed, I'm going to include some of these little cuttings to a great and fortunate lucky winner. This right here, folks, is a very gorgeous plant. This actually blooms white blossoms. A whole spray of very nice blossoms will come from this entire plant, and it normally blooms in the springtime. So I'm going to go ahead and take a cutting from here as well, because definitely these are so easy to grow, and they are so well worth having. And that's the tuber. So indeed, such a great plant. And surprise, surprise, folks, these actually bloomed. Last year they bloomed near to the autumn season, and now they bloomed early summertime, so I am very, very surprised. Again, you're going to see a whole lot of sprays of flowers, miniature flowers that resemble almost like a leopard yellow-orange pattern. Very pretty, very nice. And when the wind blows, of course, they look like little butterflies just flying in the air. So definitely this is a very beautiful plant, and I'll have a couple of the little baby plants in there in the packages as well. To a very lucky winner, I plan on putting these two little insect cleaner uppers. They are guaranteed to get rid of any of your critters within any garden or greenhouse space. So indeed, two of these phenomenal lizards as a freebie in your gift prizes. And this right here, folks, is my root beer plant. It definitely smells just like root beer. So indeed, I am going to add a cutting of this in there as well. Snip, snip, and away we go. Boop. And these are the miniature white and blue irises, so we're definitely going to take some of these to add into the package. Someone had requested a piece of my plumeria, so definitely. And there's the cutting of the plumeria right there for you. And someone wanted some cuttings off of my cassava, so here we go. Ta-da! Just like that. This very big branch right here, and I'm just going to cut cuttings off of this branch right here. And they will grow just fine. Okay, so I took off all the leaves. These are the actual cuttings, and I'm just going to go ahead and add them to the other cuttings that I have here in water. And you guys remember this kingianum, right? This kingianum that was laying orchid eggs like all over the place? Yeah, well, I'm also going to send some kingianums in there as well. So here's a nice size keiki that we're just going to go ahead and remove. Just like that. Wow, very easy. And we're going to pot this little girl up as well. And there's also a lot of basil keikis at the bottom as well. So I'm going to remove those, and we're going to pot those up for lucky winners also. And here I am, folks, just potting some of these little guys up, getting them ready. Okay, folks, and as you can see, it's been quite a busy day of propagating here going on in my garden. Definitely we are halfway there, folks, but I wanted to let you guys know I am definitely on it, doggone it. So here in a little bit, in I would say maybe a week, 2 or 3, we will know exactly who the lucky winners will be. I thank you guys all so much for tuning in and staying on course with my adventures along with me, folks. And of course, if you guys have not got in on the gift giveaway, I suggest that you do as soon as possible, because time is of the essence. Time is indeed running out. Again, I thank you guys so much, and indeed, I love you all. Happy Orchid Day, happy orchid growing, and indeed happy propagating and prosperous garden and orchid adventures to everyone. One and all. And also for the lucky winners, I do plan on including this very... Uh-oh, look at him. He's like, he's not going. I was going to say I'm going to include him as one of the gifts, but he's like, no way, you cannot take me alive.